Welcome back. Today, let's start our new chapter named as Orthographic Projection. This chapter is the most important chapter of engineering drawing. From this chapter, you can expect a good number of marks if you do really perfect. Here, concept is very easy, and drawing them is also very easy. So please kindly do focus. If you're not understanding this chapter clearly, then definitely you cannot pass engineering drawing examination. So I request all to focus on this particular chapter to definitely pass in your examination. Now in orthographic projection, we're gonna solve these problems. This is problem number 1, problem number 2, then you have problem number 3, 4 and 5 as the basic problems. Then we go in deep of it. Now we'll be seeing each and every problem in detail, but before I start, I need to know few things. What are those? First, what is orthographic projection? Orthographic projection is a projection in which converting a 3D picture into 2D. That is what. Now, the object what you are seeing here is a three-dimensional, isn't it? Now, I need to convert this three-dimensional into two-dimensional object. That is what my major concept here. So, I'm going to start with this particular product. Before I start, so I need to brush up few things. What are those? First thing is, what is the difference between first angle projection and third angle projection? And what exactly first angle projection, what we are following, right? These things we must know, right? This is what the difference between the first angle and third angle projection. So what is the difference exactly here? You can observe, see, this is the car, right? So we already had a discussion this in earlier chapters, but here I want to give the practical explanation, so I have chosen this. Now if I selected this as my car, so what is the front view here? This is my front view. And what is the top view? This is my top view. What is the right side of this view? The right side of this view is here. And left side of the view is here. So this is how the car is. Now the same concept in third angle projection, what happens is, see here, this is your top view. Where it comes on the top. Here it comes here. And this is my front view. Here right side will be in the right side, left side will be in the left side, right? It will be like this. In order to conclude here, as it really, I have chosen the best example where the figure itself will explain what is first angle and third angle. No need to give an explanation, but still I will give a few instructions. Now if I draw a reference line like this, if I draw a reference line, above the reference line I will draw my front view here, and exactly below to this I will draw my top view, and right side of this figure, this is figure, right, front view, right side of this front view I need to draw my left side view, and left side view here I need to draw right side view. That is reverse process. In other words, in first angle projection, the front view will be drawn on the top of reference line, top view will be drawn exactly below the reference line, left side of this diagram will be drawn on right side view will be drawn on left side. We will see in detail about this later. In third angle projection, the front view will be drawn below the reference line, top view will be drawn on the top of reference line, right side will be drawn on right side, left side will be drawn on left side. That we will call as third angle projection. This is what the concept of projection is. Now we will see in detail about this. We will be, obviously we are following the first angle projection, not third angle projection, right? So we will be going, that is what is first angle projection, right? Here Front view will be drawn on the top of reference line. Top view will be drawn on top below the reference line. Right side of the front view I need to draw left side view, and left side view I need to draw my right side view. This structure we call as first angle projection. So this is very important in order to understand the concept, right? Okay, very good. Okay, before I start, let's see this diagram. Observe this diagram, that the front view, they already given the front view, isn't it? So what exactly we need to do here? You need to see, you need to look at a 3D object. See, this is my 3D object. This is my 3D object, which I want to convert into 2D, isn't it? Now, in order to do that, first you need to know where the observer is standing. See, the observer is standing at this direction. When he is standing and looking this object, how the object will look in his front view. See here, as you already seen, the arrow is here. He's standing there. When he stands and look, he gonna see all this green area. He gonna see. So how you gonna represent that? I'm gonna represent as what I see here. That's it. Drawing that will give the marks. It's very easy. Are we clear? I repeat one more time. Now I have a figure like this. When the person stand and looking in front, he can see the green area as L shape. That L shape he need to draw. Which view is that? Which view is that? It is front view, isn't it? See, in its front view, what you are observing here, the front view, I'm gonna observe my L shape. So whatever you are seeing, that shape you need to draw on a piece of paper very neatly and very straightly, like this. Doing this is nothing but my orthographic. It's very simple, isn't it? Now look for the second example. The observer is standing here in front of this box. Now when he is seeing in front of it, how exactly the object look like? Now that is what the question is. Now when he is observing, when he is standing and observing, he gonna see this area and he gonna see this area. Now both, what will happen? They will be overlapping at a finite distance. What happen? You can see one on the top. The blue comes in the bottom, and red comes exactly on the top of it. Right? So this is very important. Now imagine when you see from top view, what you're gonna see? You're gonna see this as a rectangle. See, I'm gonna see that as a rectangle like this in top view. Right? In top view, I'm gonna see that yellow as a that one, and I'm gonna see this. Now what happened? That will be coming as it is. So in other words, if I need to draw the front view, top view and side view of this L-shaped figure, so how I need to do it is, first I need to draw my reference line. First to draw a reference line. Now with the help of dimensions, whatever the dimensions they given, based on that you need to draw L shape. Exactly below to the L shape, how is your top view? The top is, first they have a rectangle and I have another shape like this, and finally in my side view, how it look like? In my side view, I have first blue box and top of it I have this box. So doing this is nothing but your orthographic. This is the rough figure, right? To make you understand, I'm showing this. We'll go for another example now. Now this example is very interesting, isn't it? Now when you stand in front of this slant triangle, when I'm standing and looking at, I'm gonna see the green area. How that green area looks like? It looks like a right angle triangle. So this is what my front view is. Okay. Now How the front view look like? It looks like a triangle picture, right angle triangle, right, like this you can see. This is what my front view. Can you guess how my top view will be? Can you guess how your top view will be? As it is slant completely, I will be having a rectangle surface in my top view, like this. And how my side view will be? Right, observe this. The person is standing and observing here. So this is my right and this is left. Now, which side view you are seeing? I am observing left side of the diagram. I am seeing left side of the diagram. Where I need to draw that? I need to draw on the right side of this picture. So this is what my side view has. Are we clear or not? Let's see how my side view look like. Right, that we'll be seeing up. Now you can see when he is standing and looking this object this direction. In his side, how the object look like? It looks like a rectangle. As it is on the left side, I drawn it on the right side. That's very simple concept which anyone can understand, right? Let's move on further examples. Now when you look this object in your front view, you're gonna see the blue area. We call that as semicircle, isn't it? So in my front view, I'm gonna observe this semicircle. The same way, can you tell me how your top view look like? The top view looks like a rectangle. Let's check how your top view will look like. Now when you see the object from its top view, how it look like? It looks like this. In my top view, I'm gonna see a rectangle structure. Now we can conclude from this that the cylindrical objects will be looking as a rectangle in its top view, right? That is what exactly they are saying it. Now this is an exercise. You need to draw on your own how your top view will look like. It will be looking like two rectangles, isn't it? And you need to draw the side view and you need to draw the front view. So if you really understand this, then we will be solving our problem number 1. Let's go and start straight away problem number 1. Now this is what your example number 1. How you need to observe this? Now you look at this FV. What is this FV means? It is front view. They're gonna give which side is front view. They are giving like FV. In some other problems they give as X like this. They'll represent as an arrow and they will put an X like this. Or they're gonna give like this. SV means side view. Now as this is the basic example, what I'm doing is I given very specifically FV. FV means front view. What is front view means? The person is standing here. Say this is me. I am standing here and looking this object. When I'm standing and looking this object, right, what are the things I can see in my front view? So the things which I can see in my front view is I'm gonna see this line, this shape, whatever you are having here, that shape as it is I can see. And along with that, I'm gonna see this small square and I'm gonna see this small square. That's it. In other words, I can conclude it that all the red area will be seen in my front view. Similarly, all my top view, right? The top view, that is the green area, I can see in my top. Similarly, in my side view, I can see my blue area like this. So you can't see all the shapes in one view. Right here, partly you can see the object that we need to identify. For instance, I can see this object in my front view. So how I need to represent that? In my front view, first what I need to do is, first I need to draw a reference line like this. Now whatever the shape, you need to draw a rough shape, right? How the object is looking. So I'm drawing my rough shape like this. So this is how exactly it looks in its front. And I will be having two boxes. As per the examples what I shown you earlier, that L problem, this will come and stand on the top of here, that. And similarly you will be having another. So this represents my front view. Similarly, in my top view, how the object is looking, the object is looking like this. So this is the top view, green area, and to that I am having two boxes which are in the bottom area. They are coming to the top like this. They will be extended. When you see from the top view, what happens is they will come and they will will be visible like this. Right? You will be having two rectangles which are coming like this when you see from top. Similarly, when you see from the front view, what happens is these two figures, right, they will come and stand exactly in the front like this. You will feel, yes, there is a partly structure is there, right? You will feel that. But as per the concept, what happened, they are at the back, right? That we need to understand clearly. Now we will go for the side view. Right, in side view, what area I can see? In my side, I'm gonna see my L shape like this. And to that, on the top, I'm having this structure which comes here. Right, drawing this diagram will finishes our problem. Let's solve this problem and understand this concept in a better way. Now this is our problem number 1, where is our front view? This is our front view. So the person is standing here, right? He is standing at this position and looking the object towards this direction. When he looks in his front view, what he gonna observe? He gonna observe the boundary line like this. Whatever you see in red area, that will be visualized in his front view. And along with that, what he can see? He can see this object. And he can see this object. But what happened there? This, it will come here, right? It was imagined, or it will be overlapping with this structure like this and like this. So let's see how it looks in its front view. So when you look at from the front view, so this is how the object will be looking like. So the object looks like this. So this is the back box and this is another box, right? For understanding, I'm just rotating the part. So you can observe this. So what I have done, I put in its front view like this. When I does that, so this is exactly my front view is. Similarly, how my top view looks like, that I will be showing it. So in my top view, what are the things I can see? I can see my blue structure. So in my top view, how the object look like? The top view looks like this. So you will be having two boxes, box number 1 and box number 2. But where they are? They are lying in the bottom area. They are lying in the bottom area of this object. So you can see that, right? They are lying in the bottom. But when you see from the top view, right, when you see from the top view, you can see them at finite distance. That is what you need to understand here. So how you are differentiating? See, I can see a small line coming up here, isn't it? There's a line coming up here. So from this point, right, it has started and moves, sorry, it has started like this and is going like this. Similarly, it started here and it is moving like this. So this differentiating line says that there is object, it is down right? You are saying that to that particular object. So understanding the diagram is very very important, right? Let's go for the final view. What is that? Side view. Now I already discussed that this is my front view, is right, where the person is standing. That is my front view. So I'm standing here, this is me. When I'm standing here, this is my right hand and this is my left hand. And now which side of the figure they given the right side of the figure. Understand this clearly. The object is visible in its right hand. Where you need to draw this diagram, I need to draw in my left hand side. So that you need to understand clearly, right? So in my side view, how the object look like? The object looks like just this. So in my side view, I'm gonna see this object like this. So this is how the front view, top view and side view. In next video, we will be seeing how to draw the diagram on a drawing sheet. That we will be seeing it, right?